So backstage, Bobby Lashley and MVP were interviewed by Sarah Schreiber, and MVP said the almighty era has begun, and Sheamus won't be 100% as Fastlane once Lashley's done with him. So the same thing happens to Sheamus on Raw will happen to McIntyre WrestleMania.
It's too bad that not that it would make any difference in the trajectory of everything, but remember when MVP and Lashley were in that Impact together, and MVP was his manager, and then MVP started that stable, the Beatdown Clan. And it was MVP, Homicide, Joe, and Loki. Well, there was a whole problem where they fired MVP because he brought in Hernandez, and Hernandez was under contract to Lucha Underground, so MVP got blamed and fired. But they had the makings of a great story there. Just seeing those two guys just reminds me of that. That's all.
Where were we at? So next is Shane McMahon stood in the ring, and then Braun Strowman made his entrance for their match. Shane ducked to ringside and said he needed to warm up for the match. His warm-up included playing hopscotch, which he said would help Strowman learn to count. Strowman chased Shane around the ring. Strowman caught Shane and ran him into the barricade, and Strowman did his lap around the ring and charged at Shane, who grabbed a camera from a cameraman and hit Strowman with it. Shane kicked Strowman, then worked him over with punches before hitting him with the camera again, and Shane hit Strowman with the camera again, which knocked Strowman onto the broadcast table. Shane went up and did his elbow drop on the broadcast table, taunted Strowman and called him stupid, and pulled a bucket of green slime out from underneath the ring and poured over Strowman's head, and poured another bucket of slime on him while taunting him. So I'm on the other side of this. I think this is great heat for Shane because he's pissing off.
Well, yeah, now it's great heat. Right, that to me was great heat, but
the green slime. I don't know what the green slime was. He could have just left him
green paint. Yeah. But that was good. That's humiliating. I mean, it was a move, and then he did it again. So he left with heat. But their promos in the middle of the ring are not. That first one was not good, and the fact that this guy admits that he was bullied. When you're looking, I'm going, who could ever bully you? Then he admits that he was bullied because he was being called stupid as a kid. People are like, well, yeah, I guess Shane is right. You are a dumbass. So I don't know why they would write that for him.
So that was almost as bad to me as when Ambrose had the thing explode in Rollins' face and slimed him. You know, it's that we talk about little kid on the show, and dumping the slime on him was really, really little kiddish to me.
Well, maybe it's because it's aggravating everybody. I mean, it's outside the box heat. So
they needed something, because I was seeing a lot of talk on Twitter before Raw that does anyone give a shit about this feud? There's going to be the most heatless match at Mania, Shane versus Braun. So at least they're doing something to try to build it up.